Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Halo Forge Epidemic. This is Psychoduck, and I'm here with a quick tutorial covering dynamic lighting in Halo 4. Now, basically, all credit for this goes to a fellow by the name of Warholic. He's a pretty cool dude. Basically, he kind of went through and found exactly what breaks dynamic lighting in Halo 4 Forge and compiled a list of this. So I'm not going to be redundant and just like cover all of that. These guides are very useful, very correct. So basically I'm just making this video to get the guide out there and provide a little bit of visual companionship for it. Essentially what the guide covers is what objects do to the lighting budget. Now in Halo 4 you'll basically have of course you have your standard Forge budget, but you also have a lighting budget, essentially, which is not something you can see, so that's what the guide covers. But if you don't know what the broken dynamic lighting looks like in Halo 4, basically if you go over the lighting budget, it won't render, and it'll look like this. Basically there will be this huge poop shadow just all over your map. I call it light derping, but you can call it whatever you want, but it's bad. And I can tell you that at least for me, I don't really like looking at maps with broken lighting. So there's probably not a very high chance at all that I'm gonna ever feature a map with broken lighting. So if you're gonna submit a map to THFE, I would highly recommend that you make sure the lighting is functioning properly. And of course there are ways around this. A little trick that Zathurla found is you can actually, well, I guess I'm not positive he found it first, but you can actually, if you make objects, your big like Forge structure objects, spawn in not at start, spawn it a couple seconds into the game, you can actually, they won't generate lighting for those objects, which can be useful. They can spawn in while your loadout camera's going on, you'll never know. But if you try to do it with too many objects, basically there's another interesting glitch where the objects will be there but all be invisible, which gets really awkward. So you don't want that to happen, and basically these objects are designed to have the dynamic lighting on them. They look kind of goofy without it. So yeah, I highly recommend that you take a look at this guide, which you can see here. Here it is on HaloCustoms. You can also see it on ForgeHub or HaloCouncil.com. We'll have links to all three in the description. They're all the same guide though. And basically this just super in-depth covers each Forge canvas, exactly what objects do what, how much budget you have, and kind of goes over some of the like the good objects and objects to stay away from. So it's kind of just another little dynamic that you have to think about while forging that, just like avoiding frame rate and such. But basically some quick objects that are bad for lighting, like station corridors on impact, like struts, etc. Like big funky detailed objects, although it's somewhat counterintuitive sometimes, like station ramps, which look very similar to station corridors, use much less lighting budget than station corridors do, but I don't know exactly why that is. But anyways, I hope you guys find this really useful. It should really help you guys ensure that you avoid light derping on your map. So yeah, that's about it. Pretty straightforward. It's all in the guide. So thanks a bunch to Warholic for putting this all together. I'm sure it took him quite a while. So yeah, I hope this helps you guys out, and I'll see you guys next time for another cool map feature or Forge tutorial. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.